For a while, I've always been thinking about sharing my own personal review on the first ever Hello Neighbor game, and since that's like one of the most hated mascot horror games of the, I don't know, decade, I guess. Okay, no, the game's like almost 8 years old, so I can't really call it the decade. I decided to give my own honest thoughts on what I think about the whole game. But first, I'll start with some cons, since basically the most popular opinion is hating on this game. The AI is completely broken, and it doesn't really function all that well, and there's also some convoluted puzzles that are just so frustrating that I would hit my head on the wall trying to figure out how to solve these puzzles in order to, get this key item in order to get into the basement. And the story of this game was kind of weak, and while I am intrigued by the lore, it's not really explaining the story all that much. I mean, sure, it kind of like hints on like what happened before the events of the first game, like, leading up to from the events of hide and seek all the way up to the main game. However, the biggest con on this list are false promises. Like I mentioned earlier about the AI, is that it was supposed to be advanced, where, the neighbor would learn over time and get smarter as you progress. However, at the end, none of that even happened. However, there was another con, and that's the house. And it was too big that you had to just do parkour, which was more frustrating and just, kind of threw away the whole concept of this game being a horror game. And sure, while I do accept this game being a horror game despite it not being all that scary, it just doesn't really feel right of just having some challenging, areas in order to get this key item. But I will share some pros on how in one of the updates, the developers were kind enough to, have a modding community. They would just add a modding like selection on the menu screen where you can upload your mods onto the game. And honestly, well, I'd rather get some mods from Game Jolt. It's actually not really a bad idea, and I really like how they want to go in this direction, even though the game is still not perfect even today. Oh yeah, and another thing I want to add is that while there are some mini games that are completely hard and just really frustrating and challenging, there's also something that you can do in this game. You can do anything, like steal the neighbor's things, block the neighbor, barricade the neighbor, whatever. Just forget about achieving your main goal. Just do whatever you want. Try to glitch the game and just try to have some fun. I mean, that's like a thing that people don't even give this game credit for. And if I ever see comments saying, "Oh, if you like Hello Neighbor 1, then you're a moron," well, guess what? I think that this game is so bad that it's good. And if you have a problem with it, then how about you go kiss a cactus or something? All right, you know what? I may have been a bit salty there, but it kind of annoys me to see these people who have really, really serious opinions. I mean, they take their opinions way too seriously, and they just want everybody else to have the same opinions as they do. And you know what? That really bugs me. And what bugs me even more is how they criticize Nikita because of Hello Neighbor 1. And listen, well, I do understand the hate. It's really not right to target someone whose first game was literally this game, the one that you see on the screen right now. This was literally his first game. He even confirmed it on the Hello Neighbor 3 devlog 1.5. So yeah, if you don't believe me, go watch that video. Yeah. Huh? Well, anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this video today, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Yeah, just do what Mr. Pearson is doing right now, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.